Shall we begin?
Let's begin now.
Hey, what's up internet? My name is Nikki and today I will be doing my August Fatal Attractions. For most of you who might not know what my Fatal Attractions are, these are just like my favorites of the month and that's it because I was obsessed with them this month. Maybe I'm not gonna be obsessed with them in the month of September, who knows. So let's get into it. Starting off with TV shows. Once again, on my list is Game of Thrones because season 7 has just ended and oh my dear lord, that was an amazing season. I loved it. I wish there was more than 7 episodes. Why couldn't we get the full 10? Why? Also, not just because it's season 7, I actually currently got my sister into Game of Thrones, so we are currently watching it from season 1 and holy crap, everything now makes sense. Everything. The next show I have been watching or binge watching is Supernatural because, well, season 12 finally came on Netflix and I never ended up finishing it because I don't have cable no more, so I have to wait like everybody else until it comes on the CW app. So yeah, so I ended up watching that all season 12. Granted, I am finally happy what happened with the letter people because, well, spoilers since it is season 12 and the whole thing was Castiel plotline, like what? So I can't wait to see what season 13 has in store because usually we get a trailer around this time, but there hasn't been a trailer for season 13. So I'm very curious to see what happens. I think that comes out in October, so yeah. And the next TV show that I surprisingly got really into is the Sinner series on USA Network, and I was not expecting to get into this series, but I did because I kind of want to know what's going on. It has Jessica Biel. I saw the trailer for it at Comic-Con and I thought it was really interesting premise of it because it's this woman who randomly attacks this guy, but she has no real motive of why she attacked him. And so I'm like, I kind of want to know why she did it. And at first, when you watch the first 3 episodes, you're like, oh, it makes sense why she attacked him. But then moving more into it, I'm like, what's going on? But it's a mini series, so it's just 1 season and it should wrap up really soon. So now moving into movies. So Netflix ended up releasing a lot of movies this month and I got really excited because one movie I have been anticipating for months is What Happened to Monday. I have been waiting for this movie since I saw the trailer back in, I think I want to say May, and it's everything I've ever hoped and dreamed for. It is an awesome movie. If you haven't, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's really, really good. Basically what it is there are 7 sisters and they are named after the days of the week, and one of the sisters ends up not coming home and the other 6 have to find out what happened to that sister before, well, everything kind of goes crumbling down because, well, they're not supposed to exist. The next movie that I got really into is Handsome Devil. This movie kind of threw me off because I was expecting it to be just like a movie about friendship, but it was an LGBT teen movie and I was kind of surprised because this movie wasn't just about friendship, it was about acceptance of yourself and other people, and it was just a really good message, I guess. And it revolves around this boy who ends up going to this boarding school, and the thing about this boarding school is that if you don't like rugby, then you're kind of an outsider. And since he is an outsider, everybody kind of just doesn't like him, supposedly, or they try not to like him just because they don't want to be bullied by the other boys, until one day he ends up getting a new roommate who is on the rugby team, and they end up making this unexpected friendship, and he finds out that they have a lot of things in common, and not just by the things they like but also by their sexuality, and they kind of, I guess, try to accept each other and accept themselves and try to accept their peers of how they see them. And it was just a really sweet movie about friendship and just acceptance. And I don't know why, but this movie kind of reminded me of the Dead Poets Society, and especially because of the teacher in it. He also did Sherlock, and just like there's a speech in it where he said find your own voice, and it kind of reminded me of Robin Williams. And Dead Poets Society is one of my favorite movies, especially with Robin Williams, because he's not really like a comedian in this. It's sort of like a drama, and if you haven't seen it, I suggest it because I found so many similarities between the 2 movies and it was just awesome. So now moving into music. The first song that got stuck in my head this month is Feel It Still by Portugal the Man. I randomly just heard this on like Spotify or something, like one of the commercials for it, and it kind of got stuck in my head, and it's a really upbeat song and I really enjoyed it. Last but not least is my reading attraction. These two stories I kind of accidentally found. I wasn't really meaning to. I ended up downloading this app called Tapas, which is kind of like this web series, or no, web comics, and they're just like these really cute comics where people just post their art and stuff like that, and it's just amazing. And the first one I ended up finding was Heartstoppers by Alice Oseman, and I was kind of surprised because Alice Oseman has also written other books like Radio Silence, which I have been dying to read recently, and she has her own web comics. I ended up reading it and I really enjoyed it. Heartstoppers follows these two boys who end up becoming friends. One is gay and the other one doesn't really know what he is. He kind of has an attraction to his friend, but at the same time he doesn't actually know if he actually likes him or if it's just something else. And it's really cute because their friendship blossoms and just dealing with bullies, and it's just really cute, and the way she draws them is adorable, and I wish I could get like her artwork somehow. So the last read I ended up getting really into is Flower Pot by Lee Hammond, and I'm really excited about this one because I finally found it after so long. I ended up reading this with also Check Please on Tumblr, and for some reason I lost it and I had no idea what it was called or anything, but I ended up re-finding it in the app Tapas, and I got really excited and I ended up sort of binge reading the first 4 chapters, and I fell in love with the characters all over again, and I'm really excited to share it because if you haven't, go for it. It's basically Flower Pot revolves around like this really odd disease where you start getting flowers or growing out of you, and it can actually get really deadly if you don't get it treated. Anyhow, we follow the story of Ben, who is patient 0. He is the first recorded person to ever have like flowers randomly grow out of him, and so we kind of follow him and his little journey of how he deals with it, and also him becoming friends with a certain someone, which I don't know if it's really a spoiler or anything. I let you decide if you end up reading this, but it's really cute, and the way she draws it is just adorable, and I really like it. So that is it for my August Beidou attraction. I hope you guys end up checking some of these stuff out because, like I said, some of these things, they're amazing and I want to fangirl over them with you guys. So yeah, if you guys do end up checking them out, tell me in the comments below. Everything that you're curious about will be in the bio below as well. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If not, that's cool. I usually try to upload Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays. So yeah, I catch you later. Whoop.